Hello mga langga! Welcome back sa aking channel. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, ang chismosang bakla sa balat ng lupa. Pero mabait at hindi mapangtatwa. Another chikahan na naman tayo mga langga. And our topic for today is about the deadliest viruses in the world. The virus na kumakalat sa ating mundo noon at hanggang ngayon. At ito po ang inyong lingkod. Ang magchichika sa inyo, si baklang mabait at hindi mapangtatwa. Pero bago ang lahat, kung bago ka pa lang sa channel ko, mag-subscribe na po kayo at hit nyo yung notification bell para ma-update kayo sa mga susunod na videos ko. So let's start now mga langga! So back to our topic mga langga, the deadliest viruses in the world. Humans have been battling viruses since before our species had even evolved into its modern form, but we're a long way from winning the fight against viruses. Here are the 12 worst killer viruses that spread around the world. So let's start now. Marburg virus occurred among lab workers in Germany who were exposed to infected monkeys imported from Uganda. Infected people to this virus develop high fevers and bleeding throughout the body that can lead to shock, organ failure, and death. The first known Ebola outbreaks in humans struck simultaneously in the Republic of the Sudan and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Ebola is spread through contact with blood or other blood fluids or tissue from infected people or animals. Rabies. This virus remains a serious problem in India and parts of Africa. It destroys the brains, so if someone gets bitten by a rabid animal and they don't get any treatment, there's a 100% possibility you will die. The deadliest virus of all may be HIV. It is still the one that is the biggest killer and infectious disease to humankind. There are 32 million estimated people died from HIV since the disease recognized in the year 1980s. Humans battled smallpox for thousands of years and the disease killed about 1 in 3 of those it infected. Hantavirus pulmonary syndrome first gained wide attention in the US in 1993. More than 600 people contracted HBS and 36% have died from the disease. This virus is not transmitted from one person to another. Rather, people contract the disease from exposure to the droppings of infected mice. People worldwide will die from the illness. The most deadly flu pandemic, influenza strains, found its way in the human population and could be transmitted easily between humans and cause severe illness. Dengue virus first appeared in the 1950s in the Philippines and Thailand. 40% of the world's population now lives in areas where dengue is endemic and the disease with the mosquitoes bite that carry it. ROTA virus, the leading cause of severe diarrheal illness among babies and young children. The virus can spread rapidly. SARS-CoV, the virus that causes severe acute respiratory syndrome or SARS, the virus that emerged in bats and hopped into mammals before finally infecting humans. SARS-CoV-2 is the same large family of viruses as SARS-CoV, known as coronavirus, and first identified in December 2019 in the Chinese city of Wuhan. The virus has affected tens of thousands of people in the world who are older and underlying health conditions seems to be most at risk of having severe disease or complications. And the last but not the least, the MERS-COV or Middle East Respiratory Syndrome. The virus belongs to the same family of viruses as SARS-CoV and SARS-CoV-2 and likely originated in bat as well. Those are the 12 deadliest viruses in the world as well as to the Philippines. Hope you like my topic for today mga langga. Show some love in your comment section. Like and subscribe na po. Hanggang dito na lang po mga langga. More power to you and God bless. Bye-bye you.